Jackson. Walking out with attitude, smile on her face, the want to beat, undoubtedly. Just some quick news while Shericka jogs around there.
The final 100 meters. So could tonight be the night that the Team USA is restored as champion? We'll see.
I just feel like Gabby Thomas has not been challenged so far in a big race. She blew away U.S. Nationals, but this one on your screen is the favorite for a reason. 21-4, disappointed in the 100. She has everything to run for here. And only Gabby Thomas has run faster this year at 200 meters.
And make no mistake about it.
And she's at 6. Yeah, she can see everybody in front of her.
29-year-old Jamaican wants a little bit of revenge on that woman right there, Sha'Carri Richardson, because Shericka Jackson thought for a second she had won the World 100-meter title. It didn't happen. She was shocked by Richardson. Here's Gabby Thomas. As Sonia told us, she's got fresh legs. No 100 for her.
Here's the NCAA champion, Alfred. Does she have one more big race in her?
Daryl Neater of Great Britain.
After making the Olympic 100 final, now she's made a world final.
This is Dina Asher-Smith, her teammate who reigned supreme in 2019, but has had injury issues since. She was only 8th in the 100, so what can she do here? And also rounding out the field there, that's Mary Jose Talu. I mean, a picture of consistency, guys. She's been one of the best female sprinters in the world for over a decade. Unfortunately, was in that 4th spot again in the 100 meters, and a tough lane draw for her there in lane 2.
One thing is for sure, I feel like the medals are going to come from the outside lanes.
We keep saying it, we haven't had a bad final yet in the field event or on the track, and this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and please don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. So in today's episode, it is about to go down because we are going to witness the legends going against each other. Of course, I'm talking about Shericka Jackson, Gabby Thomas, Sha'Carri Richardson of USA, and our young superstar Alana Reid. Ensure to stay tuned because I'll be back with further insights, and all credit goes to the original broadcaster of this video.
Is guaranteed to be another buzzworthy performance.
The two American women are side by side in lanes 8 and 9. Gabby Thomas in 8, and right here Sha'Carri Richardson, the 100-meter world champion in 9. Women's 200 final away. Sha'Carri Richardson on the outside has already been passed. Here comes the world champion Jackson. Shericka Jackson into the home straight. She has put her stamp on this event. She's going to go back-to-back for Jamaica. The first since Melanie May, and she crosses in 21.
She is getting closer to Flojo's world record. She is now just 0.07 of a second away as Gabby Thomas gets the silver and Sha'Carri hands off for her second medal at these Worlds.
That wasn't even close at all, and I could tell the way that she ran the 100. She was in the middle of the track, all of her chief competition in front of her. She executed to perfection. We just witnessed the second fastest time ever run, and it was at a World Championship final. Oh my goodness, just phenomenal running for these women.
Look at Gabby Thomas, her mouth is wide open, she can't believe it. It's Jamaica, the United States, and 0.4 of a second in sprinting is a mile.
That is as big
of a margin
of victory as you will see in a sprint event in history at these World Championships. We'll crunch the numbers, but wow, for a race that we thought, well, maybe somebody gets close, no contest, Jackson by a mile.
And that's the last time you convinced me to change my favorite. Shericka Jackson looked amazing, but Otto, you also called it. Sha'Carri Richardson would need to run a personal best, and she did, and she got a bronze medal. So she's leaving here with a gold and a bronze. This is a phenomenal first World Championship for the young superstar.
So here's another look. Shericka Jackson, fourth from the left, was playing no games tonight. I think she would have been frustrated by her inability to win the 100. And man, she came off of that turn and it was goodbye rest of the world. Gabby Thomas tried to charge late, but that's a lot of space in between the Jamaican world champion from last year and the rest of the world. So she repeats and defends her title from Eugene. And the other women who run the 200 in the world, know now, if you are not ready to run 21.4, you have no chance to beat an in-shape Shericka Jackson.
And think about this, Otto. Shericka Jackson started out her career as a 400-meter runner. No one saw this coming. No one saw that she would step down, much like Fred Curley did, and run the 1-2 and be so dominant. And I really think that is what has paid off for her in this 200-meter discipline. She is by far the strongest in the field. She has the experience of the 400 meters, and she uses it to her advantage. I definitely feel like she was disappointed from that 100, and she came out here on a mission.
This is the largest margin of victory that we have seen in this event since Allyson Felix in 2007 Worlds at Osaka won by .53. This does not happen often. Ingram Miller also had a big win by .45 in Seville, but wow. The complexion of this...
Of Nigeria, 17 years old, personal best 11:24. Kishona Niles of Barbados, 11:33. Very much a 100-meter runner, improving so much all through this year. In lane 5 for Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Naya Wedderburn-Goodison. Been training in Jamaica, European under-18 champion. Alongside her, Alana Reid of Jamaica. She's been training with Sha'Carri Richardson and her group in America. Bronze in Cali. Lead leg for the relay team that took 5th in Paris. And Chelsea Kadiri of Germany. She's found form at the right time. Season's best to impress in her semi to reach this final. Adeja Hodge of the British Virgin Islands. Semi-finals of the 200 meters in Paris. Now in the final of the World Juniors. And Viva Jinkwi of South Africa looked really impressive in heats. Had to qualify as the fastest finisher from that semi-final. 8 women, fastest qualifiers in those central lanes there. Niles, Reid, Wedderburn-Goodison. Battling it out for this title. Concentration. Focus, final rehearsals. Down the track.
On your marks.
Fast psyching up, settling into the blocks. The final of the women's 100 meters here in Lima at the World Junior Athletics Championships.
Set.
Good start from Alana Reid, who seems to hold the lead slightly at the moment. Can she maintain that? Hodge battling to get back on terms. Wedderburn-Goodison trying to get up there. Hodge could not get back to Alana Reid, who took it on the line. Niles it was who took the bronze medal, 11:18. She does improve on her bronze from Cali, and she takes home the gold medal this time. Congratulations to Alana Reid. Hodge of the British Virgin Islands takes the silver medal, 11:27, and Niles for Kishona Niles for Barbados does take that bronze medal position. 4th for Naya Wedderburn-Goodison, and Jinkwi came up for 5th, Kadiri in 6th. Looking for the flag, there she goes. Find the flag to celebrate Big, big smiles, as there should be. She ran the lead-off leg for that Jamaican team, finished 5th in Paris. I'm sure has topped that now by taking home the title to Jamaica. That is the first Jamaican gold medal of these World Junior Championships. Hodge calmly walking around to make their way around for the photos first.
Kenyatta Great of the British Virgin Islands added to the field. She'll go in lane 9. Final of the under-20 girls 100 meters.
Alana Reid, the outstanding 10-9-2 winner of the Boys and Girls Championships in Jamaica. Another outstanding favorite, lines up in lane number 5.
Confirmation of the list.
Have qualified comfortably. Frederick looking very strong at the end of her races. She's 4.95, lane number 4 from Trinidad and Tobago.
Love the look of Frederick. Can't sleep on her. But Alana Reid is class.
In the field too, Chantalia Dorset, second in the under-17s last year to Hodge, has made it to the final under-20 in her first year in the group.
Under-20 girls 100 final. Lane 4, Sana Frederick, Trinidad and Tobago. 11:52 to get into this final. Second fastest, 11:54. Alana Reid in her semi-final, but she was cruising from about 50 meters out.
That was a stroll. She'll go faster now in the final.
Under-20 girls 100 final. Off they go. Alana Reid got up well for Jamaica. Reid pulls to the front. Alana Reid in control. Alexis James tries to go with her. She can't. Alana Reid blows the field away. 10:94 on the clock. 11:17 it has been adjusted to. Alana Reid produces a super performance, and outside of the controversial record on the books, 11:03 by Aileen Bailey and Tamika Clark, this is the fastest we've seen electronically timed in the history of the Caribbean Games. Alana Reid strikes gold. Jamaica finishes 1-2.
This is a super season for Alana Reid. Big double at Boys and Girls Championships, and here on Preston and Howard in the 100 final. James
in the hurdles, now here in the finals of the 100 meters at Champs.
As reported and suspected, lane 4 empty, no Shericka Cole. Alana Reid, she's from Heidel, she goes in lane 5.
Favorite in this event, 11.16 seconds. Time she set in the semis, her new PB.
This is Tony and Forbes, she's from Edwin Allen, she goes in lane 6.
Edwin Allen's #1 representative here this evening, behind, because Serena Cole is not there. She ran 11:51 to get here.
From Morosca Road to the National Stadium, Michaela Gardner here representing for Wolmer's.
Consistent performer over the years for Wolmer's High School, 11.59 seconds.
Sweet sprinter Kamaria Knight, she is from St. Catherine.
Another opportunity for the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, to celebrate with St. Catherine. 11:55 is the time that young Knight took to get to this final. So, Spencer, we have lost Serena Cole. We still have Alana Reid. We still have the potential, with the conditions being excellent, for sub-11, but certainly breaking Veronica Campbell's record of 11:13.
Again, I think you're spot on, Bruce, because when we looked at Alana Reid doing 11.16 to finish 300ths of a second outside the record in the semis, that tells you she is peaking at the right time. She is in prime time shape
and just
to
to
deliver
say, Spencer,
something special here again. Yes, Maurice?
Less pressure can mean faster times.
Indeed. So Alana Reid, the big favorite in lane 5. Oh, how we would have loved to have seen the clash with Serena Cole, because it's one apiece between them at the moment. The set position. Off they go. It's a fabulous start by Alana Reid. Alexis James of Petersfield gives chase, but Alana Reid steps away from the pack, decimates the opposition. A stunning performance. 10.90. The flash time. Historic. Sumptuous. New champs record. New lifetime best. A 22-year-old record has been smashed.
But the last time I heard Bruce James say, conditions are great ahead of a 100-meter race.
They were great. It was at girls' champs. Boys and girls' champs. And the one race where the wind turned, as we look at Serena Cole, was already done the long jump today. I have to tell you, Serena Cole at any other school than the blue and blue of Edwin Allen would be the overwhelming #1 sprinter there. She did not even get to run the 100 meters at girls' champs this year. Because Tia and Tina were both there. But I have to tell you, Serena Cole has been less than a step behind them, David, in each of the races that they've run together, including at the Caribbean Trials.
Are you suggesting for a second, Bruce, that the World Junior Champion might lose tonight?
No, that's very difficult, especially since Brianna Liston has not declared and did not run in the heats. So I think Tina remains a favorite. I'm just saying Serena Cole is so close to the twins. There's Shericka Hill on screen. Outstanding talent at Heidel. I mean, Coach Corey Bennett needs to be commended. He has built that program literally and figuratively from the ground up. You know, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, Heidel was not a name that would be mentioned. Heidel has come as close as second in girls' champs. And but for a couple of relay batons, you know, and they have 2 ladies in this final.
And they do. And of course, they've played their part in the World Under-20 world record.
Both.
As well. Shericka Hill was a part of that team.
In
Nairobi. And then Brianna Liston, a part of that Carifta team.
It's interesting
is it a Carifta record, though, David?
It is a Carifta record.
It's not a world record, though.
It's a Jamaican record, so we can boast
Jamaica
that the
junior
Jamaica
record.
junior record is faster than the world record.
Wait, no, which happens to be a Jamaican record as well, though.
Yes.
Right, so we're...
Just the requirements are different for records to be ratified.
Yeah. And it was tough on the ladies. That's Michaela Hazley, threatened for a moment in the semi-final against Tia and Tina.
To make that top 6.
And here now, Tina Clayton from Edwin Allen.
World Under-20 champion from last year and plans to do it again this year in Cali. She won the girls' championship 100 meters, Tina Clayton of Edwin Allen.
This young lady generally gets a fantastic start. Alana Reid from Heidel.
Great over 200 meters. She's looking to maybe utilize her speed endurance and come through in this one.
Just a brilliant came in at 11.49. Easing down. Serena Cole.
A businesswoman. I like Serena Cole a lot. A long jumper and a sprinter at Edwin Allen. She ran 11.24 an hour ago to get into this final and then went on to get the long jump going on. Look for Serena Cole to be in the frame.
It's gone 11-1 this season. Now Shericka Hill, also of Heidel.
No hurdles tonight, but this event might be a big hurdle for her. She's going to go out there and do her best, trying to make that top 2 spot.
Age group record holder as well, Shericka Hill. And then in lane 7, don't know how often she will end up in lane 7, Tia Clayton.
11.56 is the time that she jogged to get here. She knows she can finish in the top 2. Only 2 go to represent us in the 100 meters at the World Junior Champs.
And then from Petersfield, out there in West, Alexis James.
Westmoreland's best, Alexis James, 11.57. Her time coming in, she's way faster than that.
The final of the Under-20 girls 100 meters.
Am I allowed to ask for a sub-11?
Swenso, or should I not ask for sub 11?
I think you can trust the conditions appear conducive. This is a sumptuous lineup. I think Serena Cole will be very, very dangerous here. Tina Clayton, the world under-20 champion, can't rule that out and underestimate her chances. She knows how to produce the goods on the big stage. Quality lineup assembled. Paisley, Williams, Clayton, Reid, Cole, Hill, Clayton, and James. Set. Go, clean start. Great start by Tina Clayton, the world under-20 champion. The rest will have to know they're running from behind. Tina Clayton, Serena Cole is coming forward, but Tina Clayton, the world under-20 champion, is a national junior champion. 10.97. That's the unofficial time. That equals the national junior record. We wait for the official time. Another stunning performance by Tina Clayton. The class act coming good when it.
Welcome back once more, ladies and gentlemen, and if you're passionate about breathtaking sprints, you are at the right place, because today's episode we are talking about the unstoppable Shericka Jackson and the sensational young talent Alana Reid, two athletes who have once again reminded the athletics world why Jamaica continues to dominate the sprinting scene. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why Team USA and every other sprint nation should be paying very close attention. The atmosphere inside the stadium is absolutely electric. Thousands of fans have packed the stands, cameras are pointed at the starting line, and the anticipation is almost unbearable. Every athlete looks focused, determined, and ready for battle. Then Shericka Jackson walks onto the track. She isn't smiling, she isn't showing any nerves, and she certainly isn't looking around to see who she's racing against. Instead, she carries herself with the quiet confidence of someone who has done this many times before. She looks like someone who already knows how the story ends while everyone else is still reading the first chapter. The athletes settle into their blocks, the crowd falls silent, you could hear a pin drop. Then the starter's pistol fires. Shericka explodes out of the block with incredible power. Her acceleration is smooth, her strides is effortless, and every movement looks perfectly controlled. Watching her run almost makes sprinting look easy, but anyone who understands the sport knows just how difficult it is to perform with the level of precision. Halfway through the race, the gap begins to grow, and the athletes chasing her are left trying to find another gear. By the final meters, Shericka is in complete command. She crosses the finish line looking composed, almost as if she had more left in the trunk. At that moment, she sends another clear message to the world. She is still one of the greatest sprinters in the planet. Just when you think the excitement has reached its peak, another Jamaican star steps into the spotlight. Her name is Alana Reid, and if you haven't been paying attention to her rise, now is definitely the time to start. The remarkable thing about Alana isn't just her speed, it's her confidence despite her young age. She walks onto the track without the slightest sign of intimidation. She isn't there to admire the big names, she is there to compete with them. The gun sounds once again, and Alana launches from the blocks with explosive speed. Her reaction is lightning quick, her drive face is outstanding, and every stride demonstrates remarkable maturity. She attacks the race fearlessly, refusing to back down against experienced international competitors. As she powers towards the finish line, it becomes increasingly obvious that this isn't simply another promising junior athlete. This is someone preparing to become one of the biggest names in the world sprinting. Honestly, at this point, the rest of the athletics world must be asking the same question. Where does Jamaica keep finding these athletes? Is there a secret sprint factory hidden somewhere in Kingston? Because this is becoming almost unbelievable. Every few years, another young star appears ready to challenge the world's best. Just when rivals think they have figured Jamaica out, another incredibly talented sprinter emerges to keep the country's remarkable legacy alive. One of the most impressive things about this compilation isn't just the victories themselves, it's the depth of talent on display. Jamaica isn't depending on one athlete to carry the nation's hopes. Instead, wave after wave of talented sprinters continue to emerge, each one pushing the others to improve. That's one of the biggest reasons Jamaica sprinting remains among the strongest in the world. Success creates belief, belief creates confidence, and confidence produces champions. Now let's give credit where it's due. Team USA remains one of the strongest sprint nations on earth, filled with world-class athletes capable of winning on any given day. But sport is all about who performs best when it matters most. On this occasion, Jamaica simply executed better. Their stats were sharper, their race were cleaner, and their confidence never seemed to disappear. Sometimes the difference between winning and losing is measured in hundredths of a second, but on this day, Jamaica made those tiny margins look surprisingly comfortable. Behind every victory lies years of sacrifice that most fans never get to see. People celebrate the medals and the records, but they rarely witness the early morning training sessions, the exhausting workouts and injuries, setbacks, and the moment of self-doubt that every elite athlete experiences. Those unseen hours are what build champions. Shericka Jackson and Alana Reid didn't arrive at this level by accident, but their performances are the result of discipline, resilience, and countless hours of hard work when nobody else was watching. As the celebration begins, the smiles tell their own story. Teammates congratulate one another, and coaches celebrate months of preparation paying off. And the crowd erupts in appreciation. These moments are about much more than crossing the finish line fast. They represent years of dedication, national pride, and continuation of one of the greatest sprinting traditions in sporting history. Perhaps the biggest message from this entire compilation is that Jamaica isn't rebuilding, it's reloading. Shericka Jackson continues to perform at an elite level, proving that she remains one of the women to beat whenever she steps onto the track. At the same time, Alana Reid is rapidly developing into one of the sport's brightest young stars. And if history has taught us anything, it's that there are probably more talented Jamaican sprinters already preparing to make their own breakthrough. So tell me, what do you think of these incredible performances? Is Shericka Jackson still the queen of sprinting? Is Alana Reid destined to become Jamaica's next global star? And which performances impressed you the most? Let me know in the comment section. And if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share on the same note. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next time.